Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. Today's video is a cash stuffing, and I'll be cash stuffing my wallet and some sinking funds. I was going to do savings challenges in this video, but yeah, I thought the video would be a bit too long, so I'll do savings challenges, I think, in a separate video. So I want to go through my spending for last week with you guys. I haven't done that in a while because I do this every week off camera. So I thought today, let me just show you my spending. I'm just going to scoot this to the side a bit. So I'm going to show you my spending. So this is my planner. I haven't opened this with you guys in a while either, except when I do my challenges. So this was the second week. So today is the 11th. I'm going to be cash stuffing for the third week because my week starts on the 25th. That's why it's going to be the third week for me. So my spending started on the 4th after I cash stuffed. I think I cash stuffed with you guys. Yes, when I was in the small wallet, I did. So on that day, I took out 270 because, yeah, I had to cash stuff my 52 weeks and 52-week challenge, and I had no money too, so I just took it out of my food envelope. I took 100 pula from groceries, 100 pula from meat, and 70 pula from miscellaneous. Yeah, that's how I spent that money. And then on Saturday there was my Motero meeting, so I bought some vaccines for the chickens because they were, well, not vaccines, but something for the chicken because they were, I don't know if they were coughing or they were sneezing, one of the two. So we bought something for that. And then when we have our Motelo meeting with the ladies, we spend the whole day there. There's one of them, there's 10 of us. So if it's my turn, for instance, I'll cook, and then the ladies come and they have lunch and snacks, and it's like a 3-course meal. We have snacks, lunch, and dessert. So we spend the whole day there. So that means it was just me and my husband. My eldest was out. So, and my youngest had gone back to Gabs, so it was just the two of us. So then when I came back, he was hungry. I thought since he was at his mother's place, I thought he would eat, but he didn't. So we went and we bought him food for him, chicken licken, and this food, Pula, someone had forgotten a belt. He had forgotten his belt here, so he thought, I've got a lot of belts. And because he was wearing a tracksuit, he didn't take a belt, so he had to buy a belt. So he just went into a Chinese shop and bought a belt for him. Yeah, that was that. And then here on Sunday, I drove my son back to, well, he actually left on Friday, but then I took his luggage and stuff. He just went with just a bag. So I went, I took all his things there. And then this 2,400, guys, I think I mentioned in one of my two past videos, I don't know which one it was, that when you're unprepared, things just break. I was talking about my microwave. Our microwave was acting up and it just went dead. So we had to buy a new microwave, and I was completely unprepared for it. But it cost 2,400. But then again, that microwave was like old, like really old, like 2016 old. Maybe even 2015, because when we were in Pico, we were using that microwave. So it's like a very old microwave. So it finally, gave up on us. But that's fine. And then because I was in Gabs with the baby, with Ziggs, I ended up just doing a bit of shopping for him. And then because I hadn't done it, usually I do our groceries and meat shopping in Kanye when we go there on the weekends. So I didn't have a chance to do that because there I was at the Motelo, and then there I was driving. I just left 100 pula, 200 pula with my son for him to just buy whatever for him because it's just him there staying alone. I just put 100 pula from the groceries envelope, 100 pula from the groceries and 100 pula from the meat. And then on Monday there was a no spend. So since I hadn't bought anything for us here, I went to buy groceries and meat. And then I bought what was it, Clingfill. But then I was lazy to do my laundry, so I just took laundry to someone to do for me. It was 120. And then Wednesday and yesterday were no spends days, and today's the 11th. We'll do that. So but that is that. So I just wanted to show you my spending for the week. So tell me, guys, how are you with you tracking your spending? Because I'm religious. I am so religious with tracking my spending. And yeah, I'm just gonna cash stuff Well, I've used some of this money, so I'm not going to cash stuff everything here. So that is my spending, guys. So as I was saying, I'm very religious with tracking my spending. Let me show you what I mean when I say I'm religious. Like when I was in Mahalape in April, this is how religious I was. I was like Mahalape from the 24th to the 2nd. I was like tracking my spending religiously. Like this is how religious I am with tracking my spending. So since this book of mine is full, I printed this book myself. So it's finished. So I just bought this from Pep. So this is what I've been using. And I traveled to Pique, like I said, and check this out. It's best tracking for Pique trip. I am religious and I've got exactly how much I spent in Pique. And, you know, I wanted to spend 5,000, so I was over 557, which I'm very proud of myself. So tracking, how are you guys with tracking your spending? Okay, back to the cash stuffing. Just let me know. Are you religious with tracking your spending? Do you take it for granted? It's very important. For me, it's very, very important, and it's kept me going. No matter how much I go over budget on 1 week, I always make it, and I'll show you that in a bit. Okay, so this is the cash stuffing. Let me count that and just stop rambling. So 200, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700, 750, 770, 780, 90, 800, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 870 pula will be going into my sinking funds, actually. Yeah, actually, because I was going to do my wallet. I'm doing my wallet, sorry, but the money that I'm putting in here is not in here. It's in this, my wallet. Actually, when I introduced this binder and the other one, I kept saying this is my wallet. This is actually my wallet binder. And this is the wallet that I carry with me everywhere. But this stays at home. And then this is a wallet that I take with me everywhere. And I bought it from, you guys, I seem to be buying everything from Budget with Hope. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be doing. So I had budgeted to stuff 400. But then I took out 100 pula because I need to buy something. And then again, I took out another 100 pula. So I'm basically cash stuffing 200. So how much I cash stuff basically is determined by what I've got in here. So I'm just doing 200. So 400 pula for week 4 will be fine. I'll make it through the month, which is kind of the goal for me. So only 200 pula. I'm not getting anything. And then groceries is getting the 200. And then meat, same thing. So I've got 2 for 600 left for the month. So I'm only taking 2 this month, and I'll have 400 for the final week. So this is kind of the process that I do every week. Because I want to ensure that I stay on budget. And then takeaways is getting 100. I've got 100 left. And then household is getting a 50, but this is the last 50. So next week I'll have nothing. I only need foil. I need tin. Is it tin foil or aluminium foil? I don't know, but I just need foil. That's the only thing that I need for this week, and I think I should be good. And then kindness, I finished my kindness money for the first time. I've never finished it, so that won't be getting anything. And then if I need to give someone anything, I can always just, you know, use the change that I've got in my wallet. So so for miscellaneous, supposed to be getting 50 pula. Well, I've just got 100 pula left. I was supposed to be cash stuffing 100 pula, but then I thought, since I've only got a 100 pula left, I can put 50 in here and 50 in household. So I think what I'm going to do is take out the household money and just put it in miscellaneous for next week, and then just put this into miscellaneous because I just know I need foil, and I don't even know how much foil is, aluminium foil is, but yeah. So that is my wallet stuffed. I also need money for petrol, but since today's Friday and I'm only going to be driving my car next week, I'll put it in here next week because going to Kanye with money that I know I'm not going to use, I'm probably going to use it on something else. So it's just safer for me to, yeah, it's just safer for me to just not stuff it yet. I'll stuff it off camera next week, and then there's just back to back and others in here, and then this I need to take this out. So that is my wallet stuffed, my new wallet. I bought this wallet last week. I love it. It's nice, it's portable, it's small, and I love it. Okay, so I'm going to put this away. So that is my wallet binder done. So now to my sinking funds. So I said to you guys that I want to stuff this more, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So my change is a little bit off, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, my high priorities, I'm going to start with car. So car has 100 and I'm putting in 50 pula, so now there's 150. So like I said, I want to stuff this even more. Yeah, that is that. And there's no tracker in here. And then my emergency fund. My emergency fund is getting a 40 pula, but I don't have change. So yeah, I've got a 60. Got to put back a 60 and grab 100. So now in emergency fund, I've got 550 in the bank, 750, 850, 950, 960. So I've got 960 pula in my emergency fund. So I added let's see, 960 divided by 25, 38. So 8 times 4 is 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So I color in 2 of these. So my first 1,000 is almost here. You know what? I'm still happy because there's so many other things going on, like buying a new microwave that I wasn't prepared for. And then my son's medical is getting 40 pula as well. Yeah, it's getting a 40. So yeah, need change for that as well. So I'm putting a 60 back and I'm grabbing 100. So now in my son's medical, I've got 150, 250, 270, 280, 290. 290 pula now in here. So I've got 290 in there. Okay, this is messy. So 290 divided by 20 is 14. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to color in 2 of these. Okay, so that is that updated. And then our health fund is getting 30 pula. So at least I've got change. Oh, this is bad 20. So 30 pula in here. So now I've got 50, 70, 80, 90 pula. So I'm coloring in one. This one is straightforward. So I'm going to put this at the back, and I'll put it back here later. And then my Mahalape fund has 100. It's getting 50. So now there's 150 in here. So that is that done. And then my goals are getting a 30. So now in my goals fund, I've got 250 in the bank, 300, 20, 40, 50. So 350 pula in my goals fund. That back. So this one I'm tracking in my book here, which is the same. So so I used to have a 40 pula here and a 62 pula 50, but then as I was preparing for this video, I realized, yeah, that's not working. So I kind of just changed. All of these will be 50 pula, so I'll still get the 1,800. So because I've got how much in here? 350, that's 51, 52, 53, 350. So I'm up to date on my coloring, so I don't need to color anything. I just wanted to show you that. And our savings are getting 20 pula. Our savings are getting 20, so now there's 20, 40, 60, 81. I'll come back here if I need change. I don't think I do. I don't know. I'll come back here if I need to make change. So I'll do that. Okay. So that is that. I'm going to put it at the back. Okay, so I've put a new envelope in here because of the microwave shopping. I need to replace that money. So I will do a tracker for this, and hopefully in the next cash stuffing, I will have it. I used 2,350. Well, I used a little bit more, 2,400, I think it was. But I'll just do 2,250. And yeah, I'll do a tracker, and in the next stuffing, I will stuff it because I literally decided on this yesterday evening. So that's when I just put this here. So I don't know if I'll be able to stuff this, but it's needed. I need to replace that money. That's what I get for not being prepared, I guess. But it's good that the money was there to use. So that's the good thing. Yeah, but unexpected expenses are just that, unexpected. So, but I will have a tracker, like I said, next week. So now we're going into my low priorities. Our rings are getting 30 pula, 20. So maybe I will need change. And the 10, maybe I will need change from our savings envelope. So now in our rings, I've got 150 pula in the bank. So 150, 170, 190, 210 pula. So there is now 210 pula in our rings fund, which I've been saving for trying to save for the past, I don't know, for the past almost 4 years now. Something else keeps coming up and taking priority over our rings. just one of those things. 210. It's just one of those things. Am I coloring in something? So, will I be coloring in anything? I don't think so. I've got 210, 8 times 16. No, so I won't be coloring in anything. Okay, and then rainy day is getting 30 pula. So let me just go back and make change before. Yeah, I'm just doing the entire 100 and I'm putting this back here. Yeah, so back to rainy day. It's getting a 30. So now in rainy day, we've got 50 pula in the bank, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130 in rainy day. Okay, so I'll be doing 2 of these, 2 more umbrellas, 1 and 2. So I'll put this at the back. And then events, our events will be getting a 40. Wait. And then events. So events will be getting 40 pula. So I'm going to put this back and put back 110. 110. And that's all it has. So I think I'll just be ticking one of these. I will color the first one. I'll just do that. And then I'll put it at the back. So those are my sinking funds stuffed for the 3rd week. And I am so happy about that. I'm really happy. Now, I'm probably going to have some money left because I was going to stuff my savings challenges, but I didn't take out the money because I thought the video is going to be too long. So finally for today, I will cast off my holiday binder. So we are working on President's Day, which is next weekend. The holiday is starting next weekend. It's that fast. So I'll be putting in this 200. So now there's 2, 4, 500, 100 pulas in the bank. So there's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 850, 870. So there's now 870 in my President's Day fund. So let us see, 870 divided by 50, 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 17. Yeah, so let's do that. 13. So that is that all colored in. So that is my video. Like I said, I was going to stuff my savings challenges, but I feel like the video is long. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit too long. So that is my video, guys. How are you doing with the tracking? That was the question of the day. Are you really as religious as I am with your expense tracking? And please comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you think, and please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.